Surprise! Ta-da! I'm going live. I just wanted to do this. And then as I was prepping for all this, my kids are coming home today from their trip with their dad. And my youngest has gotten really sick. And my oldest is freaking out and calling to tell me all about it. When you join, let me get over here to comments. Please say hello to me and let me know what's going on. Okie dokie. Don't know what all that is. Okay. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. Nope, nothing. There we go. Anyway. Okay. So, there we go. Okay. Might be able to do some of that. I had, I did a, oh, that's awesome. I did a retreat this weekend, and I made boxes. I thought I would show some of them to you. But first, we're going to do something with watercolors. So when you join, say hello, and then I'm just going to prep the watercolor thing and show you, and then I'm going to jump on. And I got some gesso, which I'm excited to use, and I've got all kinds of fun things. So, alrighty, so let's get to it. Let me know. Oh gosh, clean those brushes, Belle. Clean my brushes. Hey, Charla. Thank you, honey. I'm sorry I couldn't chat. I'm a terrible friend, I know. Anyway. Okay, let's see if we can't get a little organized here. We're going to look at the fun stuff we made. Try to make it again on some stuff. There we go. 2 seconds. And there we go. If you join, please say hello. I just wanted to get on here. A couple things to talk to y'all about. So, yes, that we're not going to look at. But I did a couple of fun. I just did a play thing last night. Anyway, and so now I've got to pick up Josh from the airport, which I was not planning on. So I've got a couple of things to try to make it look kind of different whenever you're doing watercolors. So let's give it a go. I'm going to point you down. And we're a little crooked. Let's straighten out maybe. Sorry about that. There we go. Look at that mess. Hey, Nancy. We're just playing today with some things. I'm going to show you a couple of things. And I don't even have... Do I even have a watercolor brush? I think I do. Yeah. No, that's not the one I want to use. Okay, here they are. Here we go. I'm trying to find all my stash. All my brushes. Oh, I think they're everywhere. All right. I'm just going to I've got 2 things. I have alcohol and I have some, where is that salt that will do something to the paint. We're just trying to get different effects. So I'm just going to go in here and listen to her. I'm going to get some blue. I'm just adding water because I forgot to get water because I completely forgot I was doing this. So, I'm just going to make a big blue rectangle right here. And I should probably water my paper. I'm going to go over that, try to contain it. This is just playing and seeing what kind of effect you can get with it. I'm pretty sure that I saw somebody who watercolors a lot. I don't know if it was Lexi or if it was Andrea. What's her name that I love so good? And yeah, I don't know if it was her or Lexi. Somebody who watercolors, and I'm just going to start mixing up a couple. So they're kind of lots of blues. Anyway, just mixing them up. Kind of purpley and blue. I was just grabbing what had water. So then what you do is you kind of put, I don't know, this is just super fine salt, but just to put that on there, and then you kind of just let it dry like that. I think I'm gonna maybe spritz it a bit with some water. That's one with the salt, and then you let it dry, And then let's do this kind of greeny blue. And down here. And just to get a different effect with your paints. Yeah, so tell me, what are y'all working on? If you were in my subscription box, I have a poll out there. I'm really wanting some information about moving forward. Also, I've got some exciting news to share. And we're just going to spray this with rubbing alcohol. See what happens. See if it gives us some kind of effect. I don't know. Okay, and then let's rinse that off. Let's get like our, let's use this purple. I don't think the alcohol is doing much of anything. So there we go. But you can get different effects by using different tools. So let's say you do that. Then you can take like, and I think I've done this before, but you can take a baby wipe and then you can go in and you can pull it back and get a different effect a bit. I don't know. And then you can always go in and just like, you know, drop it and get a little thing of water to make it kind of let it build up or something. I don't know. So what I'm saying is, let's just play. Clearly the alcohol's not working, but I wonder if water would work. We know that does something. I don't know. No, I mean, it's water paint, Beth. Hello. So that just kind of gives you, and then you can kind of pull it back. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. There we go. Oh, awesome. Yeah, my friend Charla. Yes, yes. She is one of my dear friends. Hi, Sheila. How are you doing, darling? Hi, Lulu. How are you? Yeah. Yep. So, Miss Charlotte is one of my BFFs. Love her dearly. Okay. So, we're just going to let that dry and see what happens. I'm pretty sure. Let's just do another thing of alcohol. And just see what happens. I'm just going to lay it up here. Now, I'm going to show you two projects I've been doing. I did this last night. Andrea does that. I don't know what's her name. Anyway, and then she watercolors. I'm not going to ask you all to do that. But, and then I did this. And I completely forgot I had a phone. And you just go in and you just take out all the hard angles. You squiggle the lines. And then you just look for all the sharp angles. And I just colored it. So fun. And this I just gridded out and then took out the angles. So then you can watercolor or whatever you want to do. It was so fun. It was like playing, you know? Okay, so here is some more tape that I tried to make. So let's see how this looks on some paper, shall we? Let's see how it looks on some paper. Cut it. I just did this. I went and got the latte, the caramel, and the ginger to see if that would work a little better. All right, so I'm just gonna pull it up and see if we have tape that kind of looks like it's, and actually this is Dollar Tree tape. That's called Super Shiny. I found that tonight. Hey, Stephanie. All right, so I'm just gonna lay this down, a little sample piece. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? I think I'll take that. I'll take that as a win. Hashtag winning, yes. This one's a little more brown. Let's see what this looks like. And let's cut it in half. How fun is that? If you want me to show you how we did that, we can do that. All right, let's look at this. We added, this one was not so great, but we added some to it, but it's curling up. So let's cut over here with this little curling section. I don't know what that means, but it's curling. I don't know if it's the type of tape, if it was the alcohol, I don't really know, but I don't know if it will stick down or not. But I feel like we could do it. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, good, good. Look at that. Oh, cool. I bet I'd love to see a picture of that. Please show a picture and tag me. I love Ochana. I love it. Okay, so there we go. All right, now I made a bunch of papers. We don't want the string. And I wanted to go in and put a little bit of alcohol ink or spray or something. Let me grab some real quick. Down here, let's just grab a handful of it and see what it looks like. These are all painted sheets that I did, okay, and some cardstock, and I just wanted to see what it looks like. We're going to shake it up. These are all shimmers, and see what it looks like if we add it to this. We may do some alcohol inks on there too. Let's just try this first. Okie dokie. And then I want to do, we're just doing a little play. Yeah, Sheila, there's Charla. Charla, Sheila, how are y'all doing? Catch up. Okay, you can do it that way and get it all over you. Okay, look how cool that is. So you can get the runs if you want to, which I love. I love runs. Not, you know what I'm talking about. I like when it kind of pulls and, yeah, and just spreads like that. Oh, gorgeous. We're going to set that aside. There we go. Now I'm going to do some, let's do some pink on this one. Did I really pick up the same one? Oh, that's just oxide. Yay. So it's not, we'll try that on that blue. You want to shake these good because the shimmer kind of sits, look, the shimmer sits at the bottom of the screen one. So you really have to shake it up. Look, and then it gets all over down in this thing. We're going to use that. Anyway. You know, anyway. Okay. Let's... Ooh, okay. Are you talking to me or Ridgeway? Charla. Who are you talking to? I'm not quite sure. You talking to me or Charla? Oh, come on. Now let's add a little water to that. Then we could spray it too. So that is her. Charlotte, I don't even know your maiden name. I know that's your hubby's name. I don't even know your maiden name. Huh. That's awesome. Mine's 2 names ago. I think to me. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Look, a maker's hands. All right, that's fun. Now this has lots of paint on it, so I want to see what this looks like. Let's give it a little zhuzh. This is boho blue. I just hate to waste any paint. Ah, okay. Well, she would be related by marriage. Oh, Billingsley. That's an awesome name. How did I not know that? Man, I mean, I love my maiden name, but it is short. I think I've shared that with y'all. Literally. Yeah, get this. Literally. Nope. There we go. Sorry. Literally. My last name was Pope. P-L-P-E. Then I married my ex-husband's last name was Gay. Shorter. 4 to 3 letters. Now this second time around, Fairman. At least it's 2 syllables. And it has, you know, it's got a little bit more letters in it. But then, you know, where do names come from? I know. The only thing I know about Pope is that it is like people who were actors. Okay, awesome. Aren't names just fun? Okay, let's just leave that and see what happens. Look, it's all over me. It's all over me. Oh, that's what happens when you shake it up a lot. Welsh. Well, I am a Heinz 57. I'm mostly Scottish. I have some, and then Irish. I have some German, Welsh. I'm Welsh. But mostly, we'll see what happens with this when it dries. Okay? Fun. But aren't these tapes fun? I think so. Okay. Let's let that run. You might let it drip even on this. There we go. Cool. Let's dry it. I wasn't going to, but let's dry it. And then, yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Pope is people. Now, it could be anybody. They portrayed, it could, we're not Italian, but if last name was Pope because they portrayed the Pope as an actor. Okay. Whatever. Kind of makes sense. I love to perform. I love to make people laugh. Look at that one. That's kind of cool, isn't it? So I just took painted papers and then I just tweaked it a bit. Yeah. I think what we're going to do is take some alcohol inks and put it on there and then do rubbing alcohol and spritz it right on the paper and see what happens there. I wonder if it would do anything to this. Nah. No, yes it is. Look at that. Up there, hang on. It did do something. That's fun. I'll show you, 2 seconds. Woo. Oh man, that is really cool. Look at that at the top there. I'm pretty sure that is from the rubbing alcohol. See how it kind of... Hey Jenny, hello granddaughter. That's fun. That's super cool. And you put heat on it. That's cool. That's really cool. So guys, you can just play. Vinegar, that's what I need. That's what I got to get, vinegar. I knew I was forgetting something. Vinegar. Okay. I'll get that for next time. Vinegar. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of vinegar. Yes, vinegar. I forgot about that. Totally. Yes. But man, that looks really good. Just this little section up there. Can you all see that right there? That wasn't there before the rubbing alcohol. That's exciting. Okay, let's put you right there. Now, let's try, real quick, let's look at this. Let's see, let's take the salt off, see what happens. I saw it and it looks like you can kind of see the salt. I'm just going to dry it real fast and see what happens. Vinegar, vinegar, vinegar. Thank you, vinegar. Gotta watch the time because I gotta go pick up my son. He's sick on a plane. Okay, let's see if we can shake off this salt. Oh, it's not shaking off. It's still drying. Okay, we're just gonna leave it alone. Stop, Beth. Be patient. Okay. Okay. All right, so we've got this awesome blue. Let's pull out our, let's pull all these out and let's see if we can make something fun with our alcohol inks. Yeah, okay, so I've got two things to talk about real fast, okay? I wanted to talk about, this is still up. It is called Celebration of the Bluegrass. There are still a few spaces left. This is June 15th. Nope, that's not it, sorry. There we go, Celebration of the Bluegrass. It's the Celebration Company. I don't know if it's like, they have about 90,000 followers. They're pretty major and they're local and they're so excited. They're going to be here and they still have just a few more spots and they would love for you to join us. It's going to be in a vintage opera house. It's going to be so much fun. So if you're interested, please go sign up. I will post a link for that and you can go to the celebrationco.com. I think that's their website. Looking for it. If not, I will add that. Also, if you are not getting notifications, you need to scan this QR code with your phone on your computer. It'll take you, you can download, it's an app, it's free for me and for you, and that's how I'm sending out my messages for when I go live. There's nothing to it, nobody's going to do anything, it's just straight me. You can text straight to me just like we did. It just takes it through an app and saves me a lot of money. So, okay. All right, let's get back to this. I'm going to put some, I'm just going to start with my mermaid because you know I love those colors. Totally. Let's pull up a bit. Oh, wrong way. Let's straighten a little bit. There we go. Maybe like that. Let it fit inside. There we go. Yes, I got to get some vinegar. Somebody remind me to do that. Lee, if you're still on here, I would love for you to send me a message and remind me to get vinegar in a little bottle, please. Okay, and I'm going to add some. Then we're going to put some lime on here. I don't know if it's going to do anything. Okay. I'm just going to put them all over it. Now let's get that gold because that's where the magic happens, isn't it? Ooh. It's not flat, so it's not, but that's okay. Now, Let's spray a little alcohol on there. Let's see if we can get some movement. My husband, and I don't know if anybody, I hope this is not anybody, but isn't that so sad about that group that went down to see the Titanic? They are saying that they probably didn't even know what hit them, and that you're dead within like nanoseconds, faster than it takes your brain to tell you you're dead. So that's such a blessing right there. But who needs to see that Titanic? Really? I'm just like, If I have the ability to do that, I've got way too much money. Woo. Okay, we're just gonna let that dry. Look at that. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Let's set it aside. We're gonna let it dry. All right. There we go. So that was that. So I've got this new, which I'm super excited about. And it is, let's take this out, to do some mixed media with it. I keep pulling the string up, guys. What the heck is that? There we go. Right, totally. And apparently it happened as soon as they lost, it happened on the way down. They never got to the Titanic. It was just, you know, it happened quick. They didn't feel anything. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Okay, I have this awesome stencil right here. And I have some gesso. White gesso that's gonna open for me, I think. So what are you all working on? That is, so if you're interested in that, the event in Kentucky, it's coming soon. Also, if you get my subscription box, please go over to the membership page. There's a poll out there for y'all, and I really love some information. Think about tweaking it. If you want to get it, you can get it right here at Vintage Bandits Merc, and you can also get my membership group, which is super fun. It is once a month for a craft that I make just for y'all. We go live on Zoom, and it's a devotion and a craft. And this month, I already have the devotion. It's a really good one. Super excited. So, I hope y'all can join me if you wouldn't join. So, it's $7 a month. You get free digitals, and you get 3 to 5 digitals. I think I gave 10 last time. You can grab those. I designed them myself, or they are old pieces that I have designed, that I've add and make into a digital. So yeah, I am struggling with my gesso, so I'm just going to stick a knife in there, and we're gonna put that right there because we can probably use it on a mixed media page somewhere. I don't want to waste it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna see if this works right here with a little bit. Let's use it on this. I'm just going to see what this does with this stencil. Oh, and it's picking up, that's fun, some of the ink that was left on the stencil. It should clean off as soon as I pull this up. There we go. Fun. Okay, let's clean it off. Then we're going to dry it. There we go. Clearly, we don't need that one anymore. That was a little brittle, wasn't it? Has that one been left too long to its own devices? There we go. So it kind of smeared, but that's okay. Gesso is what that one, my favorite YouTuber uses. Look, I just smushed it. And she uses it for all kinds of things. And I was at Michael's today, getting the inks, and I thought, I'm just going to grab some gesso. It took me a while to find it, but because she uses it all the time. So let me see if there's anything I can use. We'll let that dry for just a second. And let's go ahead, and she just goes in and she just does her edges. It's Shanique Shan. I don't know. She sounds English. She's not American. Anyway, she just goes in and she just likes to add some white paint in areas, which is really cool, you know? And she just does layers and layers and layers, and she dries it and it looks good, and ta-da-da. So I thought, let's try it. Let's give these a little dry and see what happens. Yeah, it's so sad for the families of the people, you know, but people are dying every day in car wrecks and drug overdoses, and so this world is just not a happy place. But thank you, but God is not surprised by anything. So that's what I love. So it's a devotion, it's a craft only for y'all, and you get digitals each month for $7. So if you want to join, I would love it. And I am just drying this, and then we're going to color it some. So yeah. So would anybody like to see a picture of the shop, the most recent shop look? I can show you a before and an after. Here's the before with a little work done. That's not how it was when we first saw it. But it still has the freezer. We've taken the vent down, which was crazy, but this is how it is right now. Same view, and we're hoping to start moving in around mid-July. So, prayers would be really appreciated. Yeah. Alrighty. So this is kind of dry. I'm just going to go on and I'm going to spray some of this purple Distress Oxide on it. Okay, just to see what it does. You know what? Let's add a little water first. Let's do that. And then we'll just take this. And let's see what happens when we add a little to it. Oops, got my little hand in it. Let's see if we can make it drip down on the design. Oh, that's kind of fun, isn't it? Okay, so I watched a movie last night. It's called Alice. Has anybody seen it? I think I've asked you all about this before. It's really good. And it's about a time when somebody, they were still held as slaves, like in the 70s, 1970s, and they didn't know. And they didn't know that there was emancipation. And somehow she got out because the plantation, or the I guess it was plantation owner, was going to hurt her, and she just ran, and she got out on this main road, and somebody found her. It was so cool. So yes, it's Creating with the Creator. Thank you, Lee. All right, so that needs to dry, and then so you can just do all kinds of things, y'all. I'm just going to dry that one spot and get back into frame. So just, I'm looking for some, of my mixed media pieces up here. Do I have them? Yes, I do. Here's this one. This is fun. Let's let this dry. So let's say we want to go in and add some more white in areas. I love how she does that. She just wants to blend if it's too dark, or she'll just take it, and it's such a good little softening to it. Can y'all see? Sorry. And then you can just keep building layers and layers and layers. If you just want to like soften a edge or something, like right here looks a little messy to me. So just go in and soften that up. I've been using this one, I've been using, you know, just my acrylic paint, but I wanted to just see what the gesso did. And I know what gesso is for, so I'm not a complete gooberitis, but I have some gooberitis. All right, let's just, so it just kind of softens things so that it kind of makes it blended a little better. Yeah. My husband has really been obsessed with this whole Titanic thing, so. And honestly, I feel terrible for the family, but I just haven't had time to. I just pray for him every time I think of it. And then I get on with the business of life. Yep. Hey, Tammy, how are you doing? Are you still with Miss Carmen? I have got to call her. I'm a terrible friend. Maybe I'll call on the way to the airport to get Josh. I hadn't planned on going to pick him up, but my oldest, this is my oldest, wrong way. He said, you should probably get Joshua, and you really need to wear a mask. He loves to boss me around. Yep. And I said, I think I can handle it, sweetie. Y'all, he is so spectrum-y. Is that a word? He is very spectrum-oriented. Very spectrum-oriented. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So we kind of softened it. Do you see the difference? Okay, what are you working on? Share the deets. Huge project. How's she doing? Is it looking good? Okay, here we go. So guys, you can just do a little bit of anything, you know? You can just, we've used all different kinds. You could tear and put that up. We could do some of the, we could put some of the stuff on here. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Hi, Cheryl. Awesome. Thank y'all. So we just did some fun things with some alcohol inks, which I'm totally in love with. If we want to do just a couple real fast, we can. So it's so we can actually see it. Here's this. Okay. Let me show you what I'll try to replicate what we did yesterday. What did we do? We did green. Oh, good. So it's coming together beautifully. Yay. We did a green and a turquoise, and didn't we? See if we can replicate it. Oh, thank you. Kim, thank you. I just need a little assistance for names. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm a little, you know, I don't remember names, so I need y'all to come on and say, hey, blah, blah, blah. It's, you know, whoever with, yeah, like you just did. Okay, let's do this. Then we're going to put a dollop of turquoise right in the middle of it. So cool. Okay, then the best thing ever is the gold. Looks like geodes, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Look at that. Oh, let's put it on some white paper and see if it works. Oh my goodness gracious. Nope, that's not what I want. Come on. Come on, Beth. Okay, let's do that. I showed my husband. And I was like, look what I did. And he was like, not impressed at all. And then he saw it later and he was like, oh, that looks cool. So let's just lift that up. Ooh, looks like eyeballs. And lift it up. I didn't press it down very good, so that's probably the problem. But that's okay. We'll just do that. I think that's gorgeous. Let's get one big page and put it on there. Let's see. What do I have? I'm just trying to find something I have down here that I can grab quickly and press into it. Do I have some white paper? I feel like I have some copy paper. I do. Okay. Just grab it. All right, and let's spray some alcohol on that. And then my friend Pat said you can clean it with alcohol. They are alcohol inks. Ranger. Isn't that cool? So we need to put like dots in between it. Do you know what I'm saying? To fill it in, maybe. Does that make sense? Let's try this pistachio. Let's see if we can do that. And I'm still going to use the mermaid because it's really good. I have never tried them. And then I was watching for, to make the, we'll put something in there. I don't know. We'll go ahead with mojito. Let's add just one of those. And then we're just dump gold all over it. And I was trying to make some, let's just do a quick. Now let's just drop some gold around and see what happens. The gold just kind of takes on a life of its own for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but it's pretty awesome. You know? Just a drop. Oh, yes. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. It was such a blessing. Okay, let's see. I was trying to make vintage tape, and I think I did. And so originally, so that's it. Make like the old tape. Isn't that kind of cool? It's not exactly like it, but okay, let's see what we got. Oh, isn't that cool? I think we're gonna let it dry. I like them both. I like them both. I think that's fun. I think they're both fun. Let's just keep. And Pat says you can do this on a gel plate, which I think sounds incredible. I just took one of my pages that I'd painted with my, oh, that's the gesso one. Oops, forgot about that. Ooh, that's cool. That's super cool. Is this one page it is? Let's do it over top this one. I just don't want to waste any of it because it's so fun. It's just such a neat little, so you can just, I know, isn't it kind of cool? I've never done alcohol inks, and I went and I bought them, and I bought all the colors, and then I was like, wait, what are you using this for? And it was like, oh, tape. Oh, yeah, look at that. What? What? My mind is just blown. That looks like a pair of glasses. Let's add some to this, shall we? Let's see if we can help this page out a bit. Looks like a pair of glasses, or eyeballs. Nope, I think it's just the gold is coming up, isn't it? So, there we go. I think we've hit the end of the road of it. So she said you can just use rubbing alcohol to clean this off. I don't know, let's see. Okay. So guys, what? Yupo, what is Yupo paper, friend? What are we talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yupo paper? Yes. So, okay, I'm going to go solo. Get off here because I've got to run to the airport, which is just about 10 minutes away. Also, guys, I want you to save the date for October. I'm thinking about doing a retreat at Vintage Bandits Mercantile. A journal retreat. So, yep. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. All right, friends. Well, how fun. I just wanted to play. I hope to be together with you in the morning. And also, at 10 o'clock, also, Monday, I am going to be going live with the Celebration Company at her house, but I'll be going from my pages, and she'll be going from her page, and we are going to be together. Oh, okay. If you have a link, send it to me, sister, because I will get it. Yum. That sounds like fun. So, yes, I'm super excited. We will be going live together. She has an ephemera box, and she's going to give it to me, and I'm going to play with it and show people what they can do with it, and then she's going to send me home with it, so that'll be fun. So, yes. And I'm thinking, so pray about this. I'm thinking of I'm keeping my subscription box for the Sari Silk, and then maybe adding a maker's box. So, something to pray for me. I would appreciate it. Y'all be blessed. Go be the light. Be the solution. Don't be a part of the problem. Let's love people well. Let's love them as Jesus loved them. And let's go out and change the world. Let's just be the light. Be the light. I love y'all so much. Gotta run. Gotta go grab a sick boy. Make sure to take a mask so my oldest doesn't lose his religion. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. That's what Jesus, 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 Jesus.